Hey, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy KG Reacts back in here with another video. First things first, Happy New Year to you all. I slacked off last year, and it is what it is. Things happen, but I'm back, and I got a video for y'all. I got an Infinite Colors video. It's gonna be like a react section thing. We got, she said, how are you the head of the household if you're going 50-50? Let's go.
A really good video and a good talking point and a good discussion point.
This question is for the males that think it's okay to go 50-50. If we are going 50-50 on everything, how are you the head of the household? How are you the man of the house? How are you the leader, the provider? Because in my eyes, if we 50-50, we equal.
I was really
That's what a relationship's supposed to be.
Had to say about this whole situation, not just my opinion, like I usually do. And this dude right here said the same way women expect to be 50-50 with a divorce.
I mean, that is valid.
Man. That's like a one-headed quitter. And as you can see over here,
it's a short video, so I'm gonna have my thoughts at the end.
All she could say is so. What kind of answer is that? This other dude says, I pay for housing, my lady pays for utility. Is that fair? She said yes if she's working. Okay, that's fair. We actually have a fair woman. Cuz right here said, I got my own, ain't going 50-50 with nobody, period. 50-50 ain't the problem. Trust is the problem. Who can you trust these days? She said, that sounds very insecure. I hope you get help with that. And then he goes into talking about stuff like, all that. He said money is the root of all evil. No, money is not the root of all evil. The love of money is the root of all evil. People
the desire.
If I'm paying for everything in that household, you don't live there, I live there. That's a little immature in my opinion. This one right here says, he only needs to provide and lead if you're having babies for that man. If you're not, you got to help. We teammates. She said, I kind of agree with that. Not in marriage, though. And this one right here is from a female. She said,
in marriage,
because some don't make a lot of money like that, so they need
I'm going to go
help.
back to these
And
things.
She said, that's understandable. Truth be told, I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. I don't understand why women still want a man to be the provider in this day and age when everybody can go and get a job.
I can kind of get that, so I'm going to talk about that later.
Really, actually, all around the world, in developing nations and where women, like this is a first world. This is basically women have rights in this country. Around the world and all throughout history, women really never had rights like that. They just had to, because men are physically stronger than women, we used to be like, just shut up, and men would just slap women and say, shut up and just do the chores, or shut up and just do that. You know what I'm saying? In this country, women have rights, which I think is an amazing thing. But it's crazy because even though women have rights, and women are so free, and women are so intelligent, and they've accomplished all these different types of things, they still have a traditional mindset of how a man is supposed to be a provider. I don't really understand that. Some women just make more than men, and that happens in no other developing nation around the world. And all throughout history, that has not really been the case. So if a woman is fully competent to be able to do everything a man is doing, I still really do not understand why women want men to be the provider. These jobs hardly don't even pay that much for a man to be the provider of the whole household. In the 60s,
nope.
In the 60s, like my dad grew up with 6 other siblings. And my
I work a job. I've been working a job. I've been working consistently since I was 18.
They were paying fair wages back then when he was able to take care of the whole family of 7 kids and a wife.
Pay my bills and stuff like that, but I still, I still live with other people. I still don't have everything together, My setup ain't the best. My car, not the best car, but, The video's over, so I'm going to talk about that. He said a lot of women have traditional mindsets, and that's true to an extent. He asked also why women want traditional men, traditional relationships in this day and age where we live in a time where women make the same, hell, women make more than men. I think it comes down to evolution. Like, we all evolved into this. We evolved into this because, like, back in the day, back in caveman times, if we take, back when we were all primal, we was all just sleeping around. It wasn't really boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. Everyone was sleeping, and then, the construct of marriage came about where it was said the husband is the provider, and the wife, she takes care of the children. She nurtures the household, I guess. And that's been passed down for hundreds of thousands of years. So even in today's women, it's just, it's just part of the game. Where, yeah, a lot of women in this day and age can make more. Hell, there's women that make more than me because I dropped out of school thinking I knew some stuff. So, Yeah, it's a lot of women, but there's a lot of women out there that make more than me at my age. But I understand where they're coming from because that's how we was raised. Like that's kind of how I was raised. I didn't really have two parents at home, but you know, I kind of got the idea. I kind of got the message growing up. It got in my head that the man is supposed to provide. I used to watch TV most. I think that's where I got it from, where the man he goes to work, goes to work, he makes the money while the wife she stays home and cooks and cleans. So you know, I guess a lot of women just want that. A lot of women want that stuff from the past because the past it seems they're looking at it from rose-colored goggles. They're not really thinking about the times where the man would work 12 hours and he would, you know, pay the bills, but also he would have a family across town that he was paying for. They're just thinking, man, I wish I could just, kick my feet up, stay at home, do like a few things here and there, and then just have a man take care of me. So, you know, I get that. And going back to the question of the video, how is a man going 50-50 expected to be the head of the household? I really think that makes you the head. I think, like she said, that makes you equal if you go 50-50 on things. Like, me personally, I got no problem paying for the majority of things in a relationship. I also got no problem with 50-50. If I had it my way, I would do it. I would take care of most of the stuff because I feel comfortable with that. Like I was raised real traditional, so I got no problem taking care of the majority of the bills. Like if I move in with a girl, I understand I'm paying the rent, and I'm paying a couple bills here and there. It'd be nice if she could take some bills because, like, if I'm being honest, I'm not gonna pay for every single thing. That's mad, but yeah, you can't really. No, you can't really be a head of household if you're going 50-50. But the thing is, relationships are supposed to be a partnership. Like, when you read your vows at your wedding, y'all are talking about in sickness and health, rich and poor, because y'all are partners, Y'all are coming together to work towards a common goal. That is making it to the end of life together. So, interesting little video. Shout out to Infinite Colors. I hope he doesn't mind that I reacted to his reaction, but a little star for content. Yeah, I think that's everything I had to say. If you got any different opinions, feel free to hit me down below. Hit me in my IG DMs or hit me on IG if you got an idea for another video too. And yeah, with all that being said, I'm gonna hit y'all another time. Peace.